brewers, and welcome to Homebrew Wild and Cheap. So, it has been a month since my last confession. And basically, the reason that I've been away is because I'm trying to start my own business. Now, as anyone will know, if you're trying to start your own business, it's a pain. You've got to source materials, things, items, tools, all the stuff you're going to need to do it. And because from previous experience of businesses, I've learned that unless you're making it yourself, it's not worth it. I mean, drop shipping, bad, all that, bad. It's not really in there. So I'm making my own stuff, which means I've got to source everything, and it's taking forever. Paying a lot of money for tools and stuff, and my house is filled full of stuff. I have 2 different printers, for God's sake. 2 printers, who needs 2 printers? I need 2 printers. But, yeah, basically I've got a house full of stuff before I can move into a workshop, but I've got to make samples and it's just a pain. Also started investing money in the stock market. Yeah, it's sounds daunting, but it's something I've wanted to do for a while, so I went ahead and did that. So yay, I'm in plus for now. So that's one thing. Also doing photography. Quite a lot of stuff I'm up to, and trying to really get going for this year, so that's why I haven't really been doing the videos. So I do apologize. You guys are great. It's not you, it's definitely me, trying to start a business, trying to make some money. Yeah, we like money, and the more money I have, the more videos I can make, because I can buy lots of really fancy things, in theory. Well, I say fancy things, more water bottles and sugar. So, always good. I am drinking, funny enough, the root beer, and yeah, it's only a month off, but beer needs time to age, especially this stuff. So it does have a little plot of cloudy lemonade, and the reason I do that is because the sugar, I like lemon, so I added a bit more lemon in, so instead of just squeezing a lemon in it, lemonade has a bit of sugar, brings out the flavours of the sarsaparilla and the sassafras root. And to be fair, it's actually quite nice. It doesn't taste like cough syrup. I made it dry, as you recall, and yeah, it's actually very pleasant. It's not a root beer. It doesn't taste like root beer. It does have the flavours, but they're undertone. It's more like a light Mediterranean beer, like Chisk, which is kind of lemony and hoppy. Funny enough, I added lemons, so it is very pleasant and it's very nice. It is a joy to drink, though it's technically not root beer. It doesn't have the root beer taste. That is simple, and that is as simply as I can put it. I think it needed a lot more sarsaparilla in it. And obviously the colour is kind of light, as you can tell, so it needs, funny that, treacle. Live and learn, live and learn. I can get treacle at the local garage, even though I can't get it anywhere at the time I needed it, so there we go. It is very, very pleasant. It is, you can't really taste the mint. It is in there, sort of like the minty taste, because I use the menthol crystals. Be very careful with those, because you don't want to get the wrong ones. Instead of the wintergreens, the sassafras root was fresh all the way from America. Thank you very much. And yeah, all the bits in it. The oats, even though the oats, as you can tell, haven't really formed a head, it does change the flavour a bit. It's kind of coating. It's not so coating that it's claggy, but it's very, very nice. All in all, this is a very nice, easy drinking beer type thing. It is very close to a beer, so it's pretty damn good. It was worth leaving it for the extra month. I did have it, funny that, on New Year with a bit of lemonade as well. I tried it dry as well, but had some friends over, so they didn't want to be recorded. So yeah, that's how it goes. So that's what I've been doing. Drinking. Now, working. Or working at working. I suppose that's doesn't make sense. It's a double positive, so it's a negative, so I haven't been working at all. So we are going to get back to our original viewing that we normally have 1 or 2 videos a week upcoming in the next couple of weeks. So that's hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back to doing those videos. The homebrew that we did, the last videos, I've got part 2s to make. I haven't touched the stuff. It's been moved out the way, but it's ready to be bottled and tested and make a video for. So we get to see how good that turns out. So a little bit of aging in the barrel doesn't make any difference. A lot of people say you need to take it off the yeast as soon as possible, but I'm more of a traditional brewer, which is old school, less additives, a bit more, time. We've also got some remakes coming up. I know this because I've already bought the bits that are sitting out the way. So some awesome remakes of stuff, so you can see the progression of how everything is done. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the remakes of the stuff we've already made are going to turn fantastic, so even better. We're going to keep on the same lines, nice, easy, cheap, stripping it down to the bare minimum. I mean, if you have all the brewing equipment, you can do exactly the same thing, just, add the extra bits in, which is pretty fantastic. Oh, yes, since I'm on the camera, it's going to save time. My YouTube messages, something wrong with them. Some messages aren't coming through, I'm not getting notifications in my inbox. Some notifications I'm getting, but I can't find the messages to, so they may have been deleted by the person, but I don't know. There was one who was, oh yes, there was a guy who did a thing. Now he was asking to adjust a recipe for him, to do a half-gallon batch instead of a full-gallon batch. And it was sugar wine, so it was 1.2 kilos of sugar and basically some yeast and yeast nutrient in a gallon batch. So funny enough, half-gallon batch, half it, 600 grams of sugar. You can still use 1 teaspoon of yeast nutrient, it's not really going to make any difference. But you can go down to half if it suits your needs, and then just use the stuff, the yeast, that's the word. So, yeah, just putting it out there, because it's on my mind while I'm having a drink. It's the first one I've had, technically this year, because it was slightly before midnight. So, it's good, I like it. It's about 5% with the added lemonade, and I really enjoy it. Not what I was expecting, but sometimes something nice comes out of something that's kind of an accident. This is nice. It's kind of oaky. I don't know how to explain. It's got kind of an oaky edge to it. I think that could have been the sarsaparilla. Yeah, that was it. And you do get the notes behind. It's kind of in the background, but either way, it's not bad. It doesn't taste like cough syrup. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make some more. And I did order some sassafras seeds, so I could actually grow my own sassafras. I also got some wintergreen turning up, because we don't know what it is here. So I've got some of those turning up, if they get through customs. Hopefully they will, should be fine. So hopefully I can grow my own sassafras and wintergreens, so I can make this properly. I think that'd be pretty awesome. So, hopefully that will be good, because it will be nice and homemade, and just generally have a bit of fun. So, I've been waffling for long enough, so it is good to see you guys, technically, even though I'm chatting to myself, but it's good to know that you're out there, and thank you very much for being patient. We will have some awesome brews, and yeah, take care guys, and have a good one.